Thank you for being here in this conference, IPReM Greater Caribbean 2023, because we want to continue promoting science and technology for sustainable beaches in a climate change scenario. Today is our final day, our last day of discussions, and we are honored to have in our conference the presence of the Ambassador of the Republic of South Korea, His Excellency Jeong Jin-kyu, who will provide remarks for this conference. Your Excellency, the floor is yours.
Good morning. It's too high to deliver the message. The podium is high. Good morning, everybody. And good morning, respected authorities and scientists, professionals, and distinguished guests and participants. As an ambassador of Korea to Panama, it is my honor for me to say a few words in occasion of last day of the identification, protection, restoration, and management of the Greater Caribbean beaches, which is called IPReM. I understand you had a very good conversation so far for almost over a week, and I would like to thank His Excellency Secretary General Rodolphe Sabongé for inviting me to this special gathering. Personally, I had a meeting with him in my residence for the discussion of the cooperation between Korea and the ACS, Association of Caribbean the States, and it was a really great opportunity to share the opinions and ideas for the better future and for the better regional prosperity. The IPReM Greater Caribbean 2023 conference is an admirable and exemplary occasion that reforms the Caribbean region's firm will and clear intention to protect, restore the natural environment that has been damaged by human intervention. The Republic of Korea, as a maritime nation, we have the end of the western part of the Pacific from your perspective, from the perspective of the Panama, and the world's largest the shipbuilding nation understands the importance of the aquatic environment and regards its protection and restoration of the ocean as a policy priority, which is very high. As evidence of this, Korea decided to host the 10th Our Ocean Conference in 2025 and hopes that the occasion will demonstrate a greater level of world cooperation in ocean conservation and create new form of cooperation between the countries, especially between the Caribbean states and Korea. In this regard, I have no doubt that Panama, the host country of the present event and the 8th Our Ocean Conference this past March, with its ample experience in maritime conservation, will become a super partner to Korea, Latin America, and Caribbean states. In that regard, the Panama is at the hub and at the center of making this close cooperation happen. I firmly believe that our collaboration will take forward for the making a better future and making a better ocean environment. If I may briefly explain upon the cooperation between Korean government and Caribbean states on the conservation of beaches, Korea, through the KOICA, which is Korean International Cooperation Agency, is cooperating with 9 member countries of ACS through the impact assessment of climate change on the sandy shorelines of the Caribbeans. Alternatively, the Forest Control and Resilience Project, or more easily known as a Sandy Shores Project, for the amount of $4 million over 3 years. This project with the ACS is meaningful in that it supports the response to climate change, which is the biggest crisis facing the Caribbean island states. Coasts and beaches are very important resource, not only from ecological perspective, but also from a social economic point of view for island countries and the peninsula countries alike. However, natural disasters caused by the climate change, such as the rise in the sea level and hurricanes, and accelerated the coastal erosion, affecting the economy, quality of life, and the safety of Caribbean residents as a whole. Thus, the cooperation project between Korea and ACS aims to strengthen the capacity for coastal erosion monitoring and countermeasure the preparation. The research at the pilot project sites will drive a manual on coastal erosion, which is capable of being applied across the Caribbean region. For that, I firmly believe and expect that this project will become a cornerstone for the Caribbean region's response to the climate change. Once again, I thank ACS, especially His Excellency Secretary General Rodolphe Sabongé, for his kind invitation to speak in this special occasion and granting me the opportunity to emphasize and the importance of the cooperation between the Republic of Korea and Caribbean region, especially through the KOICA's cooperation. I hope that this last day of the conference will lead to a new stage of environmental resilience for the benefit of people of Caribbean and people of the world. Thank you very much.